BPG was set up as a venture that was going to be able to provide our clients with a service that they hadn't been able to get from other providers, where we as a business go to those businesses and clients that we deal with to offer them the solution for training that they were looking for, rather than the service or product that the other training companies try and foist upon people and say, this is what you need. Our question was, what do you need, and will we be able to provide it to you? Real estate training, particularly for the licence programs, is directed at the individual, and we undertake an assessment of the individuals through a process called recognition of prior learning, and RPL. RPL is about looking at the individual's skills, knowledge, experience, and be able to adapt that to the requirements of the program, identify where the gaps are, and then fill those gaps with a program that's suitable for the individual. If we look at being able to provide skills development training into an office, again, it's the same question: what is it that you need? And then we'll go and come up with a program, or find a program that meets the specific needs of the individual office. The Experienced Agents Licence Program is exactly that. It's a program developed for experienced real estate agents to be able to have the knowledge, skills, experience that they've developed over a period of years be recognised. We ask them to provide a portfolio of evidence that backs that up from a range of different sources, and we then assess that and determine their eligibility to come into the program, and we then execute, not a good word but we'll use it, execute a program that's targeted around the needs of those individuals in that group. We've been running that program now for 6 years, an accelerated program. We've run it in New South Wales, New Zealand, Victoria, and to considerable success and great acclaim, basically, from all the people that have participated in those programs. The accelerated program we run is a 5-day program, which is covers off on the skills that are required for a licensed agent who becomes a licensee in charge or officer in effective control of a real estate agency. So agents who are looking to be regarded by their clientele as experienced and professional really should be looking at the opportunity that presents itself through that Experienced Agents program to undertake the requirements to be able to get that qualification. For experienced agents, it's not a big program. We can usually cover it off in the 5 days for them if they have that experience. Distance program that we offer is conducted initially in much the same way. We ask people to provide us with an overview of their experience to date, so that we can identify for them what the gaps are in that program, what the gaps are in the program in order for them to be able to meet the criteria for the award of the licence qualification. One of the most important advantages of the distance program is that people can do it in their own time. We still ask for the client to be able to provide us with a background of their experience, so that we can make sure that they're not going to be forced to undertake study of programs that they already have the skills and knowledge in and meet the competency requirements. So it's do that assessment, work out where the gaps are, what they need to do, and then provide them with those materials that allows them to be able to undertake the study in their own time, at home, in their pyjamas, in the office if they want to, wherever they're conveniently positioned to be able to do that. We provide tutorial support, attach a trainer, one of our trainers, to the individual who's undertaken that distance program, and that support is available to them via email or phone when they get stuck. With all of our programs, we try as best we can to taper the program to the individual needs, and I think that's probably one of our most important distinctions, that we tailor a program to suit the individual or the office that we happen to be dealing with, so that the training is relevant to them and that they only do that which they need to do. It's important on a number of levels, but most significant, I guess, is the fact that everybody these days is time poor. And one of the things that our programs cater for is the capacity of people to be able to slot their study or the requirements in around getting their qualifications around that busyness, so that it all fits in together and in their time, and we're there to fit in around that wherever we can. There's a lot of real estate training companies around. The thing that agents and agencies ought to be looking for is that the provider they choose to deliver their program, whatever that program happens to be, is somebody who knows what they're talking about, who's got the experience, and the trainers that are available have that industry experience, that current industry experience that allows them to be able to talk the talk and walk the walk. And I think BPG in particular has a set of trainers and the experience behind us to be able to do that.